Might be the music. Tune it down a little bit. Let me know if that change actually makes a difference. He has returned, the prodigal son. Jarvan. Attack, damage, Jarvan. Naru, sound okay? Can you at least hear the music in the background? Don't know this number. That Twitch could hypercarry the hell out of this game. And a teleport on Alistair. Might be a mid lane Alistair. Jarvan is not an ability power champion. Jarvan is an attack damage champion. And we're going to be putting people on the pizza. Because that is what we do. Don't you lie. Yeah, don't let the armor fool you. I don't know. He's a fisherman or something, right? He's a fisher person. Fish are obviously AP, by the way. So, unsuccessful gank, I guess, in a way, but it also enables us to put a little bit of pressure. We'll probably just smite this head top. Good flash by the Meowkai. Soon we will return this red buff. It's a bit graphic, but yes, I think that's pretty accurate. So, 2 ganks so far. Rengar has a little bit of a harder time ganking this early in the game, so I want to take advantage of that, but we also don't want to run the risk of falling too far behind when it comes to the jungle creeps. The more time we spend ganking lanes, the less time we have to actually fight peoples. Trying to be looking topside, protect our boy Trundle. Okay, bot side dies. Not what we had hoped. Now return back. We're gonna pick up maybe a Chilling Smite, probably not. I know, I kind of have mixed feelings about getting Chilling Smite versus not Chilling Smite. But we're gonna go with trackers. Just to be safe. That should be a dead karma. Unless our shields say otherwise. There we go. No summoners, so we're going to try to pick on her. Yeah, basically the sentiment of my video is that basic math can help dictate what decisions we make in terms of when to gank and who to gank, because it also corresponds with how long it takes to actually travel the map, and more importantly, even if we're unsuccessful in ganking or unsuccessful in roaming, we still have the opportunity to make good plays across the map. Dude, get on some, get like a fancy Wi-Fi's. Brand getting a little bit of confidence. Oh boy. So, if we head over here, and we're trying to find out the timing of jungle camps, right? We're gonna ward up. Ward up over here. So now we have basically all the timers and all the information regarding bot side. And we're just gonna have to run away from this. So that will help to inform our decisions. We really don't have a lot of HP, but we have level 6. So we get the knock up here, finish that kill. We don't have enough to kill off Karma, but thankfully the brand actually hit level 6 before the Karma did. And we're gonna run around back over here. So, we're gonna go over here, clear out this ward, and we're gonna head bot. But yeah, we have every entrance point, every vantage point that they could possibly come except the tribe rush. We have it warded. But we're gonna be going for the Twitch right here if they see us coming. Okay. So, unsuccessful here. But yeah, so what's going on, AK? But yeah, the idea is that if each of the timers have a 1 minute and 40-second cooldown, it gives us information as to when it is that we can gank and when it is that we need to be a little bit more conservative with our playstyle. So we know that, and also the wording pathing, we know that Rengar is bot side. So, just trying to provide as much information to our dudes as possible. Rengar's level 6, and we don't have a ton of life. So we're just going to clear out one final camp, and then head back over here. So Rengar is over here. Thankfully, we don't have to contest the Rift Scuttler. And we're going to pick up a Warhammer because it's going to be the next piece for our warrior. And he hasn't seen the pink ward yet, so we don't need to pick up another one. But we're going to head back mid, probably through lane, anticipating that Rengar's over in that direction. They don't have any vision on bot side, so they need to get that. Because now that I've gone back, if I decide to sort of change it up a little bit, I can go and ward other places of the map. But the pink ward should stay pretty consistent in terms of where they are. Also, another big thing, and we know we just saw that this is ward on the minimap. Another big thing for us is that we need to use our ultimate as much as possible. Because we're going attack damage, it does a ton for us. So we have 4 wards at our disposal. That means that we pretty much get to ward a couple of key places and then figure it out from there. So we're going to ward here to make sure that the Maokai doesn't come. I want to be a little bit cautious because the Trundle is there to follow up. So we know that the Rengar right there. Okay, and now because we warded over there, we see that the Rengar and Maokai are both coming. And if he has Smite, he's just going to be able to take this. But we take it with our E. We come back over here, and again, we know this is warded, and we have wards elsewhere. So it's just helping to basically inform the decisions that we make and figure out what we can do from there. We'll go ahead and smite this so that we have the ability to clear out this ward right here. And they won't know where we are, and just to be safe, yep, we're going to put that there. Didn't use mantra. They don't have a pink ward, but we're going to come up top. So again, we're just trying to inform our decisions as much as possible, just given the wards that we place. I'm going to anticipate he flashes this. If not, there we go. And we stop him. So once we use our ult, it makes it so that he really has no other way to go. And we're just going to ping over here, because with the Trundle we should be able to clear this relatively quickly. If Rengar decides to come and fight us, it's going to be a bad decision by him because it's 2 versus 1. And assuming that the Trundle has any sort of game sense, it should be pretty easy. We're just going to use a last smite here, even though it doesn't actually give us any benefit, and the last hit doesn't guarantee the buff. You actually have to walk over it. So here we go. Gonna pick up our warrior, pick up boots, and then actually pick up another longsword. Alright, Naru, see you in a bit. So right now we had a couple of ganks mid, 2 ganks top. But remember, each gank that we did mid and top, at least, yeah, their Alistar's being a little bit crybaby-ish. Are all the names in purple for Prince? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. That'd be cool if it was, though. Game blouses. So you see that Rengar's over here. That's why we ward over there. I want to tell him to GTFO. Want to run away from the tether. We're going to come back. Rengar is on opposite side. We're just going to Demacia Slam. Knock her up. And we might need to flash out depending on how much damage the Twitch does. Okay, so Rengar's coming for us. Gonna ward it up. Knock him up. And there we go. Yeah, this is sick plays from our teammates, thankfully. I'm telling you, man, Jarvan is not terrible. Even though he's not in the meta right now, and he does fall off quite a bit. Huzzah! Demacia! We're gonna tell Bran to come pick up blue buff if he wants. Alistar calls open mid. I never trust open mids, by the way. And I guess we're just gonna pick this up. Calls open mid, goes mid. Yeah, see, Rand even says it. Okay, so based on positioning, we know that there is a pink ward right here. And we have a ward right over here, so I'm done with this game, man. Oh, the crying. Holy cow. Okay, so Rengar just got his red. So this is where the math comes in, right? So at 1850, their red buff is about to come up. Now, we'll see it come up because we cleared out the vision, but I know now 1850 is when it's going to actually be up. So I can head over there before it shows up on the map. Just going to hang out over here, wait for them to push this lane out. More minions are coming, and hopefully we don't need to tank it. Hopefully he'll just back. Demacia. Wow. Okay, well, I was giving that to Vayne. I should have just killed the rat myself. We see that Maokai is over here. I'm just gonna push this out. Now we definitely can't kill Maokai under tower. And we're just gonna hop over. There we go. And ping our dudes back. We've done enough up until this point. Oh, we messed up the combo. Switches back bot with Maokai, Rengar's top. We don't have enough. I assume Twitch is about to engage. Yep, there it is, and that is a dead Vayne. So I saw it coming. Maybe because they were focused on not dying, they didn't see it, but it was pretty straightforward. Again, you can see with our itemization that we're very much so attack damage focused in our overall damage. So we're going to want to pick up Jarvan's Fist early. That way we can at least stack it as we're in the jungle and make ourselves a little bit more tanky. To get Dragon, which isn't the end of the world for us. We're probably going to head up top after this red buff and kill Rengar under tower. If he decides to stay, which I would, if I was him, I would not. But I don't know. It doesn't look as though he feels threatened. So. And that could be a dead Trundle. That is a dead Trundle. Holy smokes. Really? Holy cow. Now we're just gonna go over the wall. The Maokai loves us, so this team was surprisingly elusive. If we had our AoE with Tiamat, which is why we're building it, we would have been able to actually kill him, but we didn't, so. So now we just sit dead, humiliated, saddened. Just barely surviving. Mid tower should be going down soon, same thing with bot and top, so this is going to be a pretty big gold spike for us. Yeah, truthfully, I'm actually surprised that Rengar survived as well, but that's all good. Executioner's Calling on a Tiamatted Trundle seems odd to me, but now we have Tiamat, makes jungle clearing a lot easier, and also gives us a big spike in damage if we use it effectively, which is our plan. Actually, I think we can turn this down. There we go. So we're going to group mid after this. And try to use our current gold lead in our favor. So we have a bunch of wards that we need to place down. Brand seems to be going back. You see that this is warded. Should be able to get these dudes. Okay. I want to ward up as best we can. 640 on our smite. Here we go. If Sona would have just backed off. 640 on smite. We have it. Maokai's coming. And we're just gonna put a ward right here. So we have this vantage point, that one, and this. We don't have smite to contest this, which kind of sucks for us. If we would have had, see, this is the deal with math. If we would have had the timer, we would have been able to make a more informed decision based on this. Okay. Brandon's about to die here mid. Really should just group. Their open mid has turned into not open mid. There we go. Grabbing as many people as possible, including this Maokai. Patience, 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 patience. We're gonna throw our standard down for increased attack speed. Should be able to get this before they respawn. And now back. That is our last ward. There's the pink right here. This is greedy. It's necessary for us. Dragon is about to be up. So we're gonna want to get back for that. So we're gonna build a Titanic Hydra plus Merc Treads, I think. Or we could go into a Bommies. So extra attack damage from the Titanic plus a little bit of survivability with the Sunfire Cape that we eventually build into. Dragon is about to be up. Dragon is up, so we don't really need. So they get Dragon here. Condemn. Kill. Enough time for Trundle to get top. Not so much. Alistair with the teleport as we forget once more. I think our best bet is probably not to get Merc Treads, but probably to get... I don't know. I guess Merc Treads make sense here. Yeah. Or Swifties. We'll just go with Merc Treads. Very, very low risk when it comes to picking up Merc Treads. So the longer we prolong this disgruntled team, the worse it is for us, because one ace and we're screwed. Oh boy. We have no follow-up damage, so we're just gonna have to. Pick up blue. Hopefully Trundle doesn't get soloed out. Maokai is really the biggest threat for us in a lot of ways. Just because he has a lot of inherent damage, especially within this tank meta. So he has a lot of inherent damage in his kit. And he is super tanky, because that is all of his itemization. See if this is warded. We need to pick up another pink. I'm gonna put a ward down here. Another ward here. An ultimate popped by the Rengar. Them in place, but we need to run. We could get Lord Dominic's against the armor that he's building. I don't think we need to be any more damagey than we already are. It might just be better for us to go tanky, honestly. We're not gonna go full AD Jarvan, but pretty close to it. So, pick up pieces for Sunfire Cape. I'm gonna sell a refillable potion, although it just saved us there to pick up a pink ward. And timing-wise, Trundle's just farming up top, so the overall strength that he has is really high. 5 minutes. The nice thing about Vayne is that her entire kit is sort of contingent upon killing these big bruisey dudes. We're gonna smite this, it's just that we have the ability to clear out any wards that we find. Gonna ward here. Gonna ward here. Pink this. And it looks as though a teleport is coming from Trundle. See if we can get multiple people in this. There we go. Wish I had flash because I'd go for. We should be able to get the inhibitor and then Baron. Yeah, we actually have a really sick wombo combo. And I've been everywhere. If you look at my score line, 3, 2, and 14, I have more participation in these fights than the support, which is nice. Tanking this for you guys. Not so much. So now there's no way that we can do it. I was thinking. I don't think so. Could just insta-kill Zane and go Baron, which Rengar might use his ult for. Okay. It's that. The Rengar's gonna come kill him. Yep. So. Pick up the Sunfire. We have 1 defensive item in a way, and then 2 offensive items. I guess Merc Treads are sort of defensive-ish. We might go for a Iceborne Gauntlet or a Spirit Visage. This is a dead Trundle. I don't think I have enough damage to kill. I'm gonna stand and use my Sunfire Cape. Hopefully he does not have Subjugate. He being the Trundle. Vayne is incoming. There we go. Slow him down, get that, and then just finish the game. That is why we have Sunfire Cape, and that is why going full attack damage Jarvino is the funds, all of the funds. Gotta make sure that we report the Alistair. A lot of negativity coming on his end. So Jarvan's back, boys. Hey, promoted to Plat 3, from which we once fell. S minus on Trundle and Vayne. Nothing on me, huh? 4, 3, and 17 is pretty good, but it's those 3 deaths. Damage Delta champions. We actually had the highest damage Delta champions in the entire game, or on our team at least, and only behind Maokai. So that's sort of, and the big thing to note here is that Maokai was all tanky. So if the tank is doing that much damage with a Sunfire Cape, Spirit Visage, Chain Vest, Swifties, and Corrupting Potion, that tells you a little bit about the overall strength that he has in the game.